In the last 2 centuries, people had maps, had guidance. They were either religious maps or political ideologies, which gave them some way of navigating their way through life and making sense of the world they were in. All those seem to be torn up in the 21st century. We're living in a very, very confused world. Political parties don't talk politics anymore. Churches don't always talk religion anymore. And society has become, in many ways, a sort of a conglomeration of headless chicken, without sort of people planning their lives a bit, but responding instantly to what's going on around them.
We have got the history in Europe. You divide it into BC and AC. I now making it in completely different way. I say before PC and after PC. That is the real exact time. Because after PC, we have got many things has changed. I mean, many things have changed, and it has changed life for many people. I mean, the whole form of life has been changed.
Technology is an interesting term, and people think that technology makes a difference, and in some ways it does. It's also neutral in the sense that it's a process, it's a technique, and it's how people use it. First of all, people can use technology for good or for bad. So they can create nuclear power through fusion, which is sustainable and could last us forever. But they can also use the same technology to make nuclear weapons, which can destroy us. Technology can have unintended consequences in its own right, in the sense that a technology can make people do things differently without human intervention in a way. They can create all sorts of new relationships, they can break up relationships, they can make people move, they can make people work in different places. Technology has benefited people, and lots of technological changes have helped a great deal and made people's lives better.
When we are talking about people, we are talking about the people, European people mostly, those people who have got money that they can afford for all these things. But I mean, for the people that are living in poverty or in other countries, that they don't know anything about these things. So I mean, their life is as like as it was, before, and will be, unless we just let them come into this world that we have created here.
There are some major issues, like a more egalitarian world where there isn't as much poverty and where there isn't as much great division between the West and the underdeveloped world. Questions about climate change and dealing with the fact that we're in a world which is more dangerous because of the weapons that are being created. All those are important questions. And all those big questions have to be dealt with. We certainly have the technology today to make society a much better place. What is lacking is the feeling in individuals that they have the potency to make the change. And I think it's up to us as individuals to actually lobby for the good use of technology, and to try and ensure that technology makes a better and a fairer world. And somehow or the other, we've got to channel the new forms of information that technology has brought to us into social movements that affect and bring about change.
I remember during my time as a child, we had radio. So you listen to the radio, the music, or the storytelling and things like that. Then we have got TV. I know people were sitting and watching these test picture in hours before it started to come. And then we had telephone. That was also something which was very great and big. I remember that I talked to my uncle And then I thought that, oh, he is here. That was incredible. They were living out of Tehran, and we were living in Tehran. They were living in a place in the vicinity of Tehran with the name of Shemran. And then they called us, because we got telephone and they had telephone. And then we started to talk. I started to talk to my cousins, and that was incredible. That was incredible. And we could dial, and then the sound of that, it was great. Everyone rushed to the telephone to answer that. Who is that? And who is getting things like that?
Mighty soon, and here am I, broken hearted. The last time that we said goodbye, oh, I knew that we were through. It's bad enough that I lost him, I lost her friendship too. There they go, in their joy, lucky girl, happy boy, and here am I, broken hearted.